In today's video, I'm going to give you 5 weight loss tips that will change your life. Whether you were losing weight at one point and the weight loss stopped, or no matter what you do, it seems like you just can't lose weight. These 5 weight loss tips that I'm about to give you right now will absolutely change that. And make sure you watch the entire video and get all the tips, because the more of these tips you apply, the better results you get. So let's get into the video. So before we get into the video, if this is your first time here, I want to welcome you. But if you've been here before, welcome back. My name is MrFitness, the body transformation specialist. And on my channel, I talk a lot about weight loss. But I also talk about a lot of other things related to weight loss. So if you want the absolute best information on Okay. So if you want the absolute best information on how you can lose the most amount of weight the quickest, then you're definitely going to want to consider subscribing to my channel and hit that bell notification so you never ever miss another weight loss tip. Now, with that out of the way, let's get into the video. So the first weight loss tip that will absolutely change your life is to know the weight loss equation. Knowing this equation can be an absolute game changer. So the equation starts with knowing how many calories is in a pound. And then from there, you can figure out how many calories you need to cut back from your diet and how many calories you need to burn on a daily basis. So a pound has 3,500 calories in it. So if we want to keep this absolutely simple, and let's say your goal is to lose 1 pound per week, all we need to do is cut back 250 calories per day from your diet and burn an extra 250 calories per day from activity. Now, there are some other factors that can come into play, but this on a most basic level is the easiest way to understand how to lose weight. Calories in versus calories out. It really is just that simple. So the second weight loss tip that will absolutely change your life is to pick your meal times and stick with them. Now, I will admit that this tip is not always practical. You got things going on and your work shifts may change, and there could be a lot of factors that could prevent you from having the same meal times all the time. But I will promise you that this one right here, if you can make it happen, it could mean the biggest difference between where you're at right now and where you want to be. And this is not only an important factor for weight loss, but it also really is a big factor in your health. Having a regular eating schedule helps with things like digestion, but it also helps to keep your metabolism at its highest. And one thing you want to keep in mind is that when you're picking your meal times, that you want to try to keep your meals towards the earlier part of the day and try not to eat anything too close to your bedtime. You see, you want to give your body ample time to digest the food and process it, because the more your body digests the food and processes it, the less your body's going to store the food. So try not to eat anything within 5 hours of going to bed. So the third weight loss tip that can actually or absolutely change your life is to drink your body weight in ounces of water. So the human body is made up of about 70% water. So staying properly hydrated is important for your organs, for your skin, but also for helping to keep your metabolism as high as possible. And even slight dehydration will slow down your metabolism drastically. And that means you're just going to burn less of the calories that you're taking in. Plus, the extra water that you're drinking is going to help you feel full longer, help you digest the food that you eat better, and also prevent you from overeating. Now, maybe the reason why you don't drink enough water is just because you're so busy during the day that you forget to drink water. So what I would recommend, and what I recommend to all of my clients, is put alarms in your phone reminding you to drink water, let's say every half an hour or every hour. And you're probably going to need to go to the bathroom a little bit more, especially in the beginning, but your body will get used to it. And just look at that as a sign of your metabolism speeding up. So the fourth weight loss tip that will absolutely change your life is to not focus on calories, but focus on the quality of what you eat. You see, the thing about high quality food and high quality nutrition is it's oftentimes hard to overeat those types of foods. I mean, think about it. How many people do you know overeat steak and spinach or broccoli? Probably not many, but I'm sure you know a lot of people that can overeat pasta, mainly because it doesn't take much pasta to cause you to gain weight. And I'm not against the idea of counting calories and knowing how many calories you eat, but really, calories, in the grand scheme of thing of weight loss, calories really aren't that important because all calories are not created equal. Carbs, fats, protein, they all mean something a little bit different. And the problem with counting calories is most people just don't do it often enough. It can be very tedious, and most people don't do it regularly enough and consistently enough to really gain the benefit from doing it in the first place. So instead of counting calories, make it easy on yourself and just focus on eating the highest quality, best food you possibly can, and the rest will take care of itself. And the fifth weight loss tip that will absolutely change your life is to never skip your first meal of the day. Now, you probably noticed there that I didn't say never skip breakfast. I said never skip your first meal of the day. And that's because I'm not a big believer that breakfast is the most important meal of the day. However, regardless of what your first meal of the day is, be sure not to skip it. Because studies do show that people that eat their first meal closer to the time that they wake up generally tend to eat less throughout the course of the day. So there you have it, guys, the 5 weight loss tips that will absolutely change your life. Now, I promise you that if you follow all of these tips and, again, stack them one on top of the other, so the more of them you apply, the better and faster weight loss results you're going to get. So question, which of these weight loss tips will you be applying first? Let me know down below in the comments. And make sure you check this video out right here because I talk about the 5 high carb foods that you should stay away from if you want to lose weight.